Hello, welcome to How to Read Sheet Music, the piano tutorial. This video will go over different note values. So when we're reading sheet music, we'll see notes of different shapes. So we're going to have a look at what each of these notes are and how much their value is or how long they're held for. So we have crotchets. So crotchets can either look like the note on the left, which looks like a letter D, or the note on the right, which looks like a letter P. And this note is a crotchet. Its value is 1 beat. Where we have 4 of these crotchets, we can say it like ta, 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 ta. Or if you're clapping it, ta, 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 ta. And if you're playing it, ta, 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 ta. So each of those 4 notes are equal in length. Next we have a minim on the left hand side. Its value is 2 beats. So that's why it says 1 minim is equal to the value of 2 crotchets. So for minim you can say ta ah and you hold it for 2. So ta ah. You can also count to 2 like this. 1, 2. And to play it, ta ah. 1, 2, off. So you can do that, or you can also, if you want, substitute it with a fruit name. So you could say orange, or you could pretty much use any 2-syllable word or 2-syllable phrase. Long note. Next we have the semibreve on the right, and it looks like a note without a tail. It is worth 4 beats, which is why it's written 2 minims equals 1 semibreve in terms of value. So to play or to clap a semibreve, it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. To play it, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Next we have our quavers, and as you can see we have a crotchet and it can be split into 2, and we have 2 quavers or 2 half beats, and you can also call them TT. So if you're clapping, TT, and if you're playing it, TT. Next, when our TTs are split, if we have 2 TTs, they can each with half beat, they can be split into 4 semiquavers, and you can call them like tika tika. They are each 1/4 beats in length. So where we have T, T, we have tika tika. So we have T, T, and then tika tika would be tika tika. So looking at this diagram, we have a 4-beat semibreve. 1, 2, 3, 4, off, which splits into 2 minims. So each minim is worth 2 beats. 1, 2. Each minim splits into 2 crotchets. 1 crotchet, 1. Each crotchet splits into 2 quavers. 1 N. Each quaver can split into semiquavers, and then each semiquaver can split into 4 demi-semiquavers. So now let's have a look at the notes with a dot on the side. So this is a dotted minim, and it's worth 3 beats. How you see how much the dotted notes are worth is you just take the original note and then you add half, which is why we have a minim plus a crotchet. 2 plus 1 gives us the 3 beats of the dotted minim. This also applies for dotted crotchets, which is a crotchet plus half of a crotchet, a quaver, and the value is 1.5 beats. If we look at the top, we would count it 1 and 2. And notice the 2 doesn't have an and to complete it. So 1 and 2. Whereas a minim or a 2-beat note would sound like this. 1 and 2 and off. So now we have a sequence of notes, all with different values. We have a semi-breve worth 4 beats, then a minim worth 2 beats, another minim worth 2 beats, a crotchet worth 1 beat, another crotchet worth 1 beat, 2 quavers worth half a beat each, which is why it's split into 1 and then another crotchet worth 1 beat. So if we were to clap this rhythm, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Here's another example of a rhythm. We have 1 dotted minim with 3 beats. Then we have a minim with 2 beats and a crotchet worth 1 beat. 2 crotchets worth 1 beat each and 2 minims worth half beat each. So to clap it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and. You can also have special notes like this, where you have a crotchet and it's split into 3, and it has line like this and a number 3, meaning that each of those notes is worth a third of a beat. So this is a crotchet, and then if it's split into triplets, it would sound like this. So in this instance, we've got the triplets in a rhythm. I've actually used pineapple, a 3-syllable word, to split up 1 beat into 3. So it would be ta, ta, pineapple, ta. Ta, ta, pineapple, ta. Ta, ta, pineapple, ta. So when we're playing music, when we have notes, we also have silence. So we have rest. Each note has an equivalent kind of rest value. So here's a semi-breve note. Here's a semi-breve rest. Here's a dotted minim note, a dotted minim rest. Minim note, minim rest. Crotchet note, crotchet rest. Quaver note, quaver rest. Semi-quaver note, semi-quaver rest. If you ever watch a musician play and they are taking a break, even if it's just for like half a second or maybe 2 seconds, you might see one of these rests in the music that they will be playing from. Next we have tied notes. And it makes notes sometimes look like they're smiling. And what it means is you just hold it together. So if there was no tie, we would have ta, ta. But since they are tied, it means you just hold for the whole duration of those 2 note values that are tied together. This only works if these 2 notes are the same letter or type of key. Here's an example of a rhythm that has a tie in it. We have the tie between the bars. So where we have a crotchet or 1 beat and another beat, you would play these 2 notes combined and they would sound like that, 2 beats. So to clap this rhythm, it would sound like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. To play this rhythm, it would sound like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. So this brings the video to an end. Thanks. I hope the video was helpful.